Before the great blackout of July 14th, 1977 in New York City, there were a handful of legitimate DJ crews spread over the Bronx. After the looting, you had a DJ on every block.
When New York City was hit by a blackout in 1977, every major business district in the Bronx was looted, especially the Hub, Tremont Avenue, and Fordham Road. Perhaps the most popular target of looting were electronic stores, leading to the disseminations of hundreds of sound systems to Bronx youth and the creation of even more aspiring hip-hop DJs.
Suddenly, after the blackout, a lot more people had access to this equipment. The equipment fell off a truck. And they were able to contribute to this sound that Grandmaster Flash and his friends were making in the South Bronx.
The fact that hip hop really started after the blackout, something so ugly when people were like looting and stuff, like that's how there were 3 legit DJ crews, and then everybody wanted, DJ systems and stuff, couldn't afford it, and broke in the stores and stuff, and now everybody has a DJ crew, and now we're battling. That's what started hip hop.
Before the blackout, there was 5 legit DJ crews. Now every nigga with a stolen turntable think he Disco King Mario.
Televisions, big, safes.
It's funny.
Everything, people.
It's funny because I have a theory. I always tell him, you know what? Before that blackout, you had about maybe 5 legitimate crews of DJs.
After the blackout?
After the blackout,
everybody was a DJ.
You had a DJ on every block.
Everybody stole turntables and
everybody
stuff.
hit every electronic store imaginable got hit for stuff. Every record store, everything. And that sprung, and that little blackout, or that big blackout, made a big spark in the hip hop
That's true.
revolution.
I never.
Of course.
You got to do more interviews with me. Really.
And as I was on the phone with the little honey, the lights went out. I said, "Yeah, my lights are going out." I said, "My lights went out too." She's in the Bronx. I'm in Manhattan. I'm like, "Hey, what's really going on?" But no, I didn't go out. I didn't loot. I didn't do any of that stuff. I stayed home with Grandma. We went downstairs and stayed in the neighborhood. And the blackout, I was sitting in front of my mother, in front of the building I lived in. My mother wouldn't let me leave the block. Everybody was looting. At that time, they was taking mopeds. A lot of people were stealing mopeds because they had just came out, and that's what everybody wanted.
Now, what year did you hook up with Breakout, Barry?
Back in 77.
77. After the blackout? Or before the blackout?
After. But we didn't have nothing to do with the blackout.
You had nothing to do with taking equipment?
I don't know.
They're stealing electricity left and right. This guy might have caused it.
Afrika Bambaataa, what's the importance of Blackout 77 to hip-hop?
Oh, Blackout 77 got nothing to deal with to hip-hop. It's just when the blackout happened in New York, the whole city went crazy. Meaning it was going crazy. They was going to stores. It was chaos. It was wild in the streets. But then everything got back to control, and people was living as they always live to move on in life.
But Afrika Bambaataa, after Blackout 77, weren't there a lot more turntables on the streets? Didn't a lot of people go into stores and take turntables during Blackout 77?
No, not true. Whoever came with that is talking a lot of BS.
I read that in the book, Yes, Yes, Yes.
Yeah, well, yes, got to get it together. That don't even sound right in his act.
But was it that, man? Was it like after the blackout, everybody had equipment?
Not really.
Right.
Not really. Nah, hell no. If they wasn't, they wouldn't go. There's nothing to say.
Right.
You got to get your shit from Church Street,
yeah.
Canal Street,
right?
ASAT, the them places and shit.
If you turn on TV, on the news,
yeah,
what are you going to hear about? Dangerous black guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unnamed black guy who you know, accused of some crime, or
right.
You're going to see pictures of black guys doing bad things and hearing stories about black guys doing bad things. And we've heard this our whole lives.
Quite frankly, the black community has become entertainment for the rest of the community.
Meaning what?
The entertainment being that the crime of the day, you know, if it bleeds, it leads, gets to be the front story, and then that becomes the perception and the image of an entire people, which couldn't be further from the truth, in my opinion.